There you go. So that's the forward viewing camera. That'll be the first live stream. This is, oh, that's right. I have, here we go. There we go. And plus and live. Now, I'm just going to have it take a picture of me. What do you think of that? Next. 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 And oh, let's get a charger in that. That'd probably be good. So we got a charger in that one. Hello. I'm getting the second camera set up. I do too. And we're going to do a photo. Take thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. Oh. Okay, wait a second. Let's redo that. So I did not know that that's the thumbnail. Some crazy guy with crazy eyes. There we go. We have two live streams going. One pointed at me, and the other one driving. Now, only open this gate with magic. There you go. Magic. Okay, it wasn't magic, it was magnets. Under the ground, I bury a earth magnetic sensor. And when you drive close to it, it opens the gate. All right. I forget I'm on Wi-Fi, start my live streams, and then I drive away from the house. And as I drive away from the house, it loses the internet. I'm an idiot. I gotta learn that I turn the Wi-Fi off so that it goes on the cell service, and then start the live stream. I'm learning. Well, sorry that you had to look at like disconnected, but I and then it wouldn't just connect right back away because it was taking time for the phone to get connected to the cell service. There's somebody parked up here. Let's make sure we don't hit them. There we go. And you have to be very careful at this intersection. They will come barreling around this because, you know, so you make a left, but look, it's immediately turned to the right. So they can't see you pulling out, and they can come flying around and and then I'm either profusely apologizing or they're flipping me off, one or the other. Why you pulled down in front of me? You weren't there when I started pulling out. You need to know what's going on behind where you can't see. You just have to learn. Well, this light is so long. I wish I had a light. That was the quickest I've ever gotten that light. Wow, and I watched it turn. They must have readjusted the sensors. I've been hoping they would do that for years. Wow, that's kind of cool. It is after. Oh, I forgot to go by the bank. I have to go by the bank. Must go by the bank. Oh, great. I honestly don't know where my wallet is. I'm looking around here. honest to God, I don't know where. Oh, there it is. I threw my wallet on the dash of my car, not on the top of the dash, but in by the gauges. I remember doing it now. As soon as you find it, oh wait a second. Here, and look for it over here. And now, it was not the last place I looked. Because everybody finds the things the last place they look. Hello, I see. Hey, Troy, it's nice to have you back. Troy's been here before. I can't read the other name, and I'm on the freeway, so I'm not going to be able to read it until I either come to a stop. But, where it's nice. Look at this. Lighter traffic is, man, if I was here 1 hour ago, this would just been bumper to bumper and stop and go. I'm just looking right now to see, because this lane that I'm in will end up getting on to 57, and I don't want to get on to 57. If you don't know, I'm Walter, captain of the Aviator. I'm an electrician. Today I did some network wires. I couldn't have you with me because I was actually at a client's home, that the people were home, and it's not cool. You know, when the house is empty, yeah, I'll take a camera in. But when it's not empty, it's not cool. But when I drive to and from places, back and forth to the boat, back and forth to a job, I do 2 live streams. One will be a forward-facing camera out the windshield, and you can see where I'm going and what I'm talking about. And the other one looks at me, so you can see Walter and say, "Oh, that's the guy I'm talking to." Now, at some point, I'll figure out a way where my live stream can have both. But right now, I don't know. So I got over, I guess I went over one lane. Oh, that lane would have been okay. Yeah, I would have stayed in the right lane. I would have been okay. The far left lane now turns into the carpool lane. They used to have, you have to merge over, so they must have oh, you can actually tell they did reline strike this, because I can see the old markings in the pavement. Yeah, they've been working on that interchange for years. Oh, hi. Oh, let's see, that is Hershey Park Lover. I've been to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and boy, you get a lot of chocolate when you visit them. And what is it? Can you shoot out my... Oh, shout out my teacher, Brady Bowman. Hi, teacher Brady Bowman. There, was that cool? Yeah, I can't read the other one. It's too far away. But this one I can kind of read. Traffic is light, as you can see. You know, depends on which camera you're on. Now it's getting a little heavier because we're now passing the 57, and a lot more traffic just got on. I'm on what's called the 91 freeway. It's a state route in the state of California. Right now we're in the county of Orange County, California, and we're going through the city of Fullerton. But I live in Los Angeles County in the city of Bellflower. So we are crossing the 91, and after you cross the 605, you pretty much get into LA. Now, I've never noticed where the county line is going across the 91. I never paid attention. Oh, I've only been here for how many years? I've never looked to see where the county line is. Well, let's see if we can find out. Maybe I'll look and see. A lot of containers, these container trucks, because they go into the port of Los Angeles, and they'll drop off a container going somewhere, and they'll pick up a new one, and taken off across the country somewhere. But this guy's from Tennessee. I can see his license plate. Or at least the trailer's from Tennessee. Wow, that's a big truck. You have to be on the other camera to see what I'm talking about. Okay. Used to live here in Fullerton off of Harbor. And once off of Yorba Linda Boulevard. Whoa, that's the Ford Platinum. F-150 Platinum. Wow. It's barely into the camera right now, it's in the far right. That's a nice truck. I'd like to have one of those. Wow, there goes the sheriff. He's in a hurry. Hey, he's not in a hurry to pull me over, so that's cool. Okay, we're still in. I know we're still in the city of Fullerton, and I know until we. I would think that the Orange County, Los Angeles County line will be somewhere between the 5 and the 605, but it'll most likely be past Beach and Knott, and maybe even the exit after that. But then we got to keep an eye out for it, see if we can find it. It's funny, I've never noticed it. Then again, I pay attention when I'm driving. 17.7 miles to the gallon. Wow. Sorry guys, I can't give you a shout out. Oh, Troy said something again. Hey, I will give you a shout out when I get off. I'm going to stop at the bank and I'll read everybody's name and shout out then. Wow, it's cold. I'm going to cut the air conditioner up too high. That should be, it's 67 degrees. I don't think I need the air conditioner at all. Just turn it off. I just leave the climbing on in here, but it's not the one where you can just set the digits. I think you need one truck up or order the option in the XLT. I'm not the low version. The low version of this truck would be the XL. The next step up would be the XLT, which is what I have. So I do have a powered driver's seat. I have, well, I think they all have cruise control now. I do have power windows. I have the Bluetooth stereo, the CD player. Yeah, I put a CD in here, but it was a DTS CD, so it wouldn't play very well. I see somebody else. Oh, hi, there's Troy. Hi, Troy. He's watching the forward camera. Was, I'm not sure. Oh, I have a burnt out headlight. Well, it happens on this truck a lot. For some reason, the headlight socket on the driver's side or the left side of the truck, it overheats and melts. And this is going to be the fourth one I put on this truck since I've gotten it. Oh, now granted, I put hundreds. I have 200,000 miles on this truck. 205 to be exact. I did not buy it new, but I did buy it with like 60,000 miles on it. I bought it in great shape. Whoever had it, I swear he drove it 60,000 miles somehow, and he didn't put a scratch on anything. It was just gorgeous. And then I got on it. Got in this. Obviously, I put 145,000 miles on it, and I dented it here and dented it there. But it's been a good truck. Normally I don't keep a truck this long. But we went through COVID and all the chip shortages and this, that, and the other thing. I went to trade my truck in and buy a new truck. When it was time, it was just normal time, let's go find a new truck. They wanted 100 or almost 100,000, $97,000 for a $47,000. I think it was a $48,000 but a $49,000 market. Now, buy a new truck, you can sit on it. And they've been sitting on a lot of Ford F-150s. I think it's not just me. They ticked off a lot of people that are just like me that said, hey, it's time to go trade the truck in. Let's go get something new. And I was just going to try to find something newer. Arnold Palmer, just iced tea, unsweetened iced tea with lemonade, and that's all it is. Lemonade that is sweet, but with 50-50 half unsweetened iced tea. So yes, I'm having something that tastes sweet, but I'm having something that tastes sweet that's not like shocking sweet. If you were with me this morning, I took a bite out of that donut. Well, I almost went to sugar shock with one bite. And I did. I threw that donut away. I wasn't about to finish it. I have a dentist appointment on the 31st. I gotta remember that one. I had some oral surgery. I can't wear my partials. In fact, I can't. They're no good anymore. They have to refit me. So the first thing they're going to do is remake my uppers, and then I'll wear those probably for a month, and then I'll go in and I'll get refitted for a new set of lowers, and then I will have my teeth will look normal again. I'm not really liking this, but I'm dealing with it. Troy keeps giving me messages on the forward-facing phone. I can't see. Hey, Troy, can you go over to the my face cam, I guess you want to call it? What do you call it? The headshot cam? Because then I can read your messages. Like, hey, we're up to 18.1 miles to the gallon. Oh, and I forgot to look at the county line. Let's see, we're at Carmenita now. We might have already passed it. I lost my bearing. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Wow. That was scary. That was just scary. I don't know if you saw, but I was just on my horn. The guy's hood came up on his car. A big rig was behind him and somehow stopped. And I think that big rig stayed behind him because he's protecting him. And that was a cool big rig driver. He's protecting the guy while he's putting his hood back down. I'm sure the guy's windshield's probably smashed and his hood's probably all dented up. But at least he's going to get off the freeway safe. There's some highway patrol guys up here. I don't think it's worth calling the highway patrol because there's no way I could call them. I could go back and be able to help those. Oh, look at that. They're looking for somebody. They were sheriff, they weren't the highway patrol, so somebody's trying to do something sneaky. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Captain Walt. I captain the Aviator yacht out of Newport Beach. It's a 90-foot burger. It was built in 1943 for the war effort for World War II. It was built to be an air-sea rescue boat. Back then, they did not have the Air Force. They had the Army Air Force, or whatever you would call it. The Army was it, and it was an Army boat, and it was used to be a high-speed rescue boat, and they could dispatch it because it could do 50 knots. Yes, I said 50 knots across the water. It used two Merlin marine motors. They were very similar to the Merlin aviation motor, but they were marine motors. They had two of them. I think they were pumping out something like 1,100 horsepower each, or maybe even more. It was insane. They put 480-gallon fuel tanks on the boat, 4 port, 4 starboard. These tanks were self-sealing. If they were shot, they would self-seal. So then these boats could go out really fast, get the downed pilot, put them on the boat, turn around, get out of the danger zone if they were in a danger zone. And once they were out of a danger zone, say more in U.S. controlled waters, they would, they had 2 more motors on the boat that were just Chrysler V8s. And then they would run those that would direct chain drive, well, not direct chain, there was obviously a gear reduction from the V8 running, but it would then chain drive the drive shaft, and it would push the boat at about 9 knots, and they could go extremely far on the V8s pushing the boat because they would sip fuel, where the Merlins would just guzzle it. I mean, they would guzzle it something like 100 plus gallons per hour per motor. It's just insane. You don't get far. They said with the Merlins, range was 1,000 miles. But with the all 8 tanks and the Chryslers, across the ocean, there's like no pond you couldn't cross, they would say. We're going to go over here to the bank. I will read my shout outs, and I will say bye to everybody, because I now have, after I go there, I have to go to the store, pick up some chicken gravy. Well, that was a long day today. Wow. Well, come on, light, let's change. We're waiting. Still got a green light the other direction. I can see that. Just sitting here waiting. Waiting and anticipating. Huh. Well, looks like I'm still waiting. I have 2 cameras. One forward, one looking at me. So if you're looking and you can just see the car in front of me with the stern signal on, you're on my forward-facing camera. I have 2 live streams going, and the other one is facing me. So you can bounce between the 2. But if you want to chat with me, I would chat on the camera facing me. There we go. We got a green light. Yay! I'm going to run down to the bank, throw some money in the bank. And then I got to go to a grocery store. Oh, this guy parks in front of the bank. That's where he parks, a taco truck. in front of the bank. I'm going to park right here. I'm going to park back far enough that I don't have to back up as I leave. All right, let me give all the shout outs. So, Hershey Park Lover said, can you shout out his teacher? And I did, Brandy Bowman. And then over here on the forward-facing camera, I'm just going to back up everything. Troy said, nice, you got the phone working. Yes, I did. Let's turn off the turn signal. Oh, yeah, because Troy's been with me before. Hershey Park said, can you shout? Oh, yeah, yes, I did. And Hershey Park said, please. Sorry, pal, I can't watch for long because I have to go to bed in 15 minutes. Troy, what year truck? Oh, I'm sorry, Troy. It's 2017. Car prices are obscure nowadays. Yeah, that is true. And then the last shout out was, how do you do that? Do what? I don't know. I was talking about something and you probably asked that question. Well, hello and I guess goodbye. I have, look at this, 2 streams going. Look at this. This is my other phone and now it's looking at me. And how I do is I just stream from one phone, stream from the other. They both live stream and you could, I guess if you wanted to, if you're on a PC at home, you could stream them both at the same time because you could open one, say, in Chrome, Google Chrome, and the other in like Internet Explorer or Firefox or something, and then you could watch both streams. So there you go. That's how I do this, and so we'll say goodbye. Bye. Let's turn that one off. Bye. So that one's going. Look how many people watch. This will give you this is the data I see after I hang up. Look at that. 234 people tuned in. It peaked at 26 people. I had 3 hours and 15 minutes and 21 seconds of view time, or watch time, over a 25-minute duration. So that's what I see. And that was the picture that I used for the icon. Now, I'm going to say bye to this camera. So I'll flip it around. And I'll say bye to you guys. Thank you for being here. It was awesome to have you. Have a great weekend or weekday. This is just the start of the week. What am I talking about? Have a great week, and we will see you soon. Look for a Maddie video tonight. See you soon. Bye.